come here today to share just a little yoga practice with you, so not too long, hopefully not too challenging. Yeah, so it's going to have just a little bit of vinyasa, like a little bit of breath to movement in there, and yeah, a little tiny bit of core, a couple of little twists, and then we'll take a nice little relaxation. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I've never done anything like this before, I've never videoed myself or done an online class before, so if it goes wrong, forgive me. I really hope you enjoy it. Let's take this time together on the mat. Yeah, let's get started. So we're just going to start in a comfortable seated position to start with, and we'll get nice and grounded, just a little bit of a meditation, and then we'll get started with our movement. So finding any comfortable seated position of your choice. So you can be kneeling or cross-legged, bringing the hands to the knees, rolling the shoulders up and down, away from the ears. Maybe tucking the chin just slightly and softly closing the eyes. And maybe you want to take a few breaths just to really bring yourself here into this space. So maybe a big inhale through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Inhale in and exhale. Let all the air come out of the lungs. Last time. Inhale in and exhale to release. Well done. And coming back and just taking a little body scan, and maybe noticing any parts of the body that feel especially good today. Any parts of softness, of spaciousness. Are there any parts of the body where maybe don't feel so good today? So maybe aches or pains, tightnesses. Not judging, but simply noticing, and then making a commitment to look after any injuries, any soreness, any tightness that we have during our practice today. So no need to push into any pain or discomfort. Nourishing our body with our yoga practice today. Enjoying our yoga practice, smiling through our yoga practice, finding joy in these small moments. And then if you haven't already, come to find your breath. So where do you notice the breath most in your body? Are you able to deepen the breath slightly? Are you able to soften the belly and breathe all the way into that space? Feeling rooted, feeling grounded, feeling Mother Earth supporting you. Feeling a sense of presence with each breath. And then keeping the eyes closed if you can, let's just make some little movements with the neck. So taking your inhale here while the head's in center, and then exhale to draw the chin over to one shoulder. Semicircle the chin down towards the chest, and then inhale to lift the head, the neck up. And changing direction, and just notice if that feels any different in your body. Do you notice any little clicks or tightness? Do you need to stay in one area and give it a little bit more love? And then inhale, come into find center. Uncrossing the legs and just giving them a little shake out in front. And then we're going to, with your hands behind you for support, just slowly start to bring one leg in, tap it down towards the bum, and then draw it back out in front. Inhale, lifting the other leg in, tap it down, and then exhale, sending it out in front. So just keep going, working through that knee, starting to wake up the legs. And then coming back up to seated, we're going to draw the soles of the feet in towards each other. You can bring the heels as close to the pelvis as feels comfortable. And then let's butterfly out the legs. So just feeling into the hips. Maybe you want to move one at a time or both at the same time. And then we're going to sit up as tall as we can, thinking about rolling the shoulder blades down the back and towards each other and lifting through the chest. So this might be enough of a stretch for you. But if you'd like a little bit more, you can start to hinge at the hips. So we're not going to round the spine. We're going to think about hinging here at the waist and leading with the chest forward. So chest is forward, shoulder blades are squeezed together. Maybe you take your hands down onto the mat if it doesn't feel comfortable to hold onto the feet. Or you stay up here and seated again. If that's enough of a stretch for you, feel free to stay there. Maybe close the eyes. Notice where you feel this stretch in your body. And then inhale to come back up. We're going to walk the feet out now into a wide diamond shape, so as wide as you can, and then just separating the feet just slightly, so that maybe like a hand's width apart. Taking the hands down, and this time we are going to invite softness in. So taking your inhale, and then exhale to round through the spine, dropping the chin down towards the chest. Maybe you walk the hands towards the feet. Or maybe you have the hands in between this little diamond shape that you made. Finding softness, holding it there. Start to inhale to bring the body back up to seated. Draw the knees in towards each other, send the legs out in front and give them a little shake. So let's just take a little bit of breath and movement. We're going to inhale to reach the arms up towards the sky, and then exhale to twist over to one side. Inhale as we lift, and then exhale to twist. Keep flowing with your own breath, inhaling up, squeezing the core, and then exhale down. Allow the belly to be soft. Inhale. And then next time the hands or the arms are over at the left hand side, I just want you to keep them there. So left fingertips are going to come behind you, and left leg is going to come up towards the chest, so knee comes up towards the chest. If you can, take your right hand, so the opposite hand to foot, and grab a hold of that left foot, thumb comes down towards the heel. And then we're going to start to bend through that left leg, bringing it in towards the chest. So maybe this is enough for you here, and perhaps you want to look over the shoulder, or maybe lift that left arm behind you. Perhaps that's enough, or maybe you want to start to straighten through that left leg. Again, gaze can come over towards the left thumb, bringing toes up towards the mat and holding it there. Using your inhale, coming back to find center. Dropping that left foot down towards the mat, keeping the knee bent. So here you can either keep the knee bent up towards the sky, or if you like to drop it out towards the side, you're welcome to do either. Let's inhale, reaching up tall, and then exhale to reach forwards. So reaching in front of you, there's something that you want to grab a hold of. So here, with the knee out, you're in the same sort of position, or with the knee up, you can maybe take the bind by taking left arm around the left leg, and then right arm comes around, holding onto the fingers and holding it there. If you do have the leg out to the side and maybe you want to just hold onto the foot, that's absolutely fine. Beautiful. Inhale to release. Shaking the legs back out in front. And then we'll take it on the other side. So inhale, reach those arms up towards the sky to start with. Sitting up nice and tall, leading with the chest, flexing those toes, and then exhale, taking the gaze over the right side into this little twist. Taking right knee up and in towards the chest, and then left hand comes towards the outside edge of that right foot. Thumb faces down. Start to bring the knee up and in towards the chest, and then take the gaze over the right shoulder, perhaps lifting the right hand, taking the gaze towards that thumb. And then once you're comfortable, maybe you start to straighten through that leg, toes in towards the face. Start to inhale to come back to center. Drop that right foot down. Again, you can open the knee out to the side or keep the foot grounded on the mat. Take an inhale to reach up to the sky and exhale to reach forwards. So knees out, you reach forwards, maybe you hold onto the foot, or perhaps if the knee is up, you want to take the bind. Right arm comes around the back, left arm comes around. Interlacing or holding on to the fingers behind the back. Holding it there. Inhale, slowly release. Give the legs a little shake out and then start to draw them up and in towards the chest. Plant the feet to start off with. We're going to take an inhale to lean back. And then exhale to bring the body in between the legs, come forwards. Inhale, leaning back, opening those shoulder blades. And then exhale, squeezing those shoulder blades together, come forwards. Keep flowing with your own breath. And then inhale to come back. This time keep the chest nice and lifted. So you're either going to keep a hold of the backs of the thighs and start to lift the legs up to this 90-degree angle for our boat posture. If you're happy there, then maybe you start to release the hands, reaching forwards down towards the feet. Try and keep that chest nice and lifted. Hold it there. Find your breath. Feel Feel those seat bones grounded, feel the earth supporting you. Dropping the feet at any time if you need to, taking rest. Smile to yourself. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Crossing the legs over. Come and meeting me in a tabletop position. So let's just take some cat-cow to get us started in this posture today. Inhale to lift the gaze, lift the tailbone, maybe give it a little shake out. And then exhale to round through the spine again, maybe shaking it out. And then when you're ready, just finding your version of cat-cow by inhale, lifting the gaze, lifting the tailbone, but making any other movements that feel good. And then exhale, round in the spine, chin to chest. Inhale. And exhale down. Keep flowing with your own breath. I invite you to close your eyes. Inhale to come and find center. So allowing the wrists to be underneath the shoulders and the knees to be underneath the hips. So we're going to take our crouching cat. So we're going to inhale as we tuck our toes, and then as we exhale, we're going to lift the knees and hover them just a few inches off the mat, trying to keep the spine nice and long. So long line between the crown, the head and the tailbone, really pushing the earth away with the hands, and hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping the knees down, untucking the toes, and maybe just taking that cow posture again, lifting the gaze, lifting the tailbone, holding it there. And then exhale to find your neutral spine. So this time we're going to take our crouching cat, but then we're going to push up into downward facing dog. So take your inhale to tuck the toes, exhale to lift the knees, hold it there. And then taking another big inhale, and then exhale to find your downward facing dog. Pedaling out in your down dog. So bending one knee at a time. And then coming to find a little bit of stillness in your downward facing dog. Take a few breaths there. Gazes towards the feet or the knees, tailbone lifts high. Let's inhale to lift right leg up towards the sky for our 3-legged dog, squaring off the hips. And then exhale as we step that right foot between the hands, dropping the back heel down. We're going to open up into warrior 2. So opening those arms, gaze comes down the front middle finger, dropping the shoulders away from the ears, holding it there. Nice generous bend into that front knee. And we're going to come to find warrior 1. So inhale to reach those arms up towards the sky, and hips are going to square towards the front. You might just need to step the foot or the back foot forwards slightly, keeping that bend in through that front knee. Taking an inhale, and then exhale, bringing the hands down. So perhaps you want to interlace the fingers behind the back, or maybe you want to take a reverse prayer posture. Either way, we're going to open up the heart and take the gaze up towards the sky. Holding it there. We're going to come to find our pyramid posture. So if you've got reverse prayer hands, you can maybe keep them there, or you can take your hands into a prayer position at the heart. We're going to step the feet so that your stance is slightly shorter. Toes come towards the short edge of the mat. Hips are nice and square and facing forwards. Taking your inhale. And then exhale, we're going to fold halfway. So taking the gaze down towards the mat. Holding it there. And again, you can do this with your reverse prayer hands too. Really thinking about drawing right hip back. And then taking an inhale. And then exhale to allow the body to fold over that right leg. So maybe you hold on to the leg, or perhaps your fingertips reach the mat. Maybe you want to draw the forehead down towards the knee. So just take your version, whatever feels comfortable for you here. Bringing your hands back in towards the chest and bringing the body all the way back up. So you've got reverse prayer hands, just release them now and bring your hands to heart center. We're going to take our warrior three. So maybe bending slightly into that front knee, and then spreading the toes nice and wide, feeling grounded through that right leg as you start to lift the weight off the back leg, sending the chest down towards the mat, parallel with the earth, lifting that back leg, flexing the foot, finding your drishti, finding your gaze point and holding it there. Dropping that back foot down, we're in our high lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. And then exhale, we're going to drop the hands down towards the mat. Dropping the back knee down onto the earth. Let's take our low lunge. Inhale to reach the arms up, and then exhale, we're going to take the hands down to heart center. Taking an inhale, and then we're going to exhale to take the gaze over the right shoulder for a twist, and then maybe you drop the left elbow down towards that right knee, rolling the right shoulder blade down the back, and taking the gaze over the right shoulder towards the right elbow. Perhaps you stay there, or maybe if you want to challenge yourself, you took the toes of the back foot under and start to straighten out that back leg. Dropping the knee back down, untucking the toes. Take the gaze back down towards the mat. Reframe the foot. Tuck the toes of the back leg, right foot steps back to meet left. You're in your high plank posture. Drop the knees if you need to. Take an inhale. And then exhale to find chaturanga. So bend those elbows in towards the body. And then inhale to find your back bend. So maybe you're here in your upward facing dog, or perhaps you might be down here in your cobra. Either are fine. And then exhale to come over the toes and find your downward facing dog. Breathe in there. Drop the knees and take a rest in child's pose if you need to. Grab a drink. This is just a moment to rest, reset, before we go through the other side. If you're down in your resting posture, come back to meet us in downward facing dog whenever you're ready. And then let's take an inhale to lift left leg up towards the sky for three-legged dog. Take an exhale as you step that left foot between the hands, ground the back heel, inhale, opening out into your warrior two, bending generously into that front knee, softening the shoulders, Gaze is down that front middle finger. Holding it there. Feeling nice and strong in your warrior today. And then let's inhale to reach the arms up towards the sky, starting to square the hips towards center. So maybe you need to step that back foot in just slightly. Keeping a nice bend in that front knee. Taking an inhale here. Exhale to bring the hands down and behind you. So maybe you interlace the fingers behind the back, or perhaps taking that reverse prayer posture. Either way, you're going to open the heart and take the gaze up towards the sky in our warrior one. Try and keep that bend in the front knee if you can. Beautiful. Inhale to come up, start straightening that front leg, and then maybe just step in the right foot in slightly to head towards our pyramid posture. The feet are like they're on train tracks, taking an inhale, and then exhale to find your halfway lift. So back is parallel with the mat. Hands are in reverse prayer behind the back or prayer in front of the chest. Taking an inhale, and then exhale to allow the body to spill forwards over that left leg. Maybe you want to release the hands towards that leg or down onto the mat. Taking your version of this posture. This is a really deep stretch all the way up this front leg. And then on your next inhale, find your way back up to standing. Bring the hands into a prayer position at the heart. And then we're going to come into our warrior three. So grounded through this front leg, maybe lifting the toes and spreading them wide, planting them back on the earth, maybe bending into this front knee. And then starting to lift the right leg up and out behind you, flexing the toes. Gaze comes down towards the mat, holding it there. Taking an inhale, and then exhale to drop that right foot down towards the earth. Inhale, reach those arms up towards the sky for your high lunge, and then exhale to frame that front foot, drop the back knee. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, sink into that right hip flexor and draw the palms down towards the chest. Let's take a twist, so inhale here. Exhale, taking the gaze over the left shoulder. Maybe you stay there, or perhaps you want to drop right elbow down towards that left knee. Maybe taking the gaze over towards and beyond that left elbow. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, you can tuck the toes of that right leg and start to straighten it out behind you. Noticing the little wobbles. Taking the gaze down towards the mat, reframing that foot. Maybe just dropping the back knee down. Tucking the toes back under. Left foot steps back to meet right. Finding your high plank posture. Let's hold there for a moment. So if this is too much for you, drop the knees down. And then maybe come and take the posture for a second or two and then drop the knees. Or we're just going to hold it here. Taking an inhale. And then exhale to bend through the elbows, coming down through chaturanga. Taking an inhale, to find your back bend. And then exhale for downwards facing dog. Well done, guys. Taking the gaze up towards the top of the mat, we're going to jump both feet forwards to find seated, rocking back to find that boat posture. So dropping feet down if you need to, holding the backs of the legs if you need to. Finding your version and holding it there. Taking an inhale as arms come up towards the sky and the legs drop down towards the earth. Maybe you need to take a little wiggle on your seat bones. Really think about the lift in the chest, sitting up nice and tall. And down Dasana posture. And then let's exhale to fold over the legs. Maybe we hold on to the ankles or the shins. Let's try and keep the back nice and straight if we can. Perhaps you want to hold on to the bottoms of the feet, leading with the chest, the chin, holding it there. Inhale to release and find in that boat posture one last time. And then if you really want to challenge yourself, you can hold our dish posture or our low boat by dropping the lower back down onto the mat, lifting the toes, lifting the shoulder blades, and holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping the body down towards the earth. Maybe taking in a full body stretch, reaching the arms up overhead. Maybe you want to shake out through the legs. And then bringing the feet so that they're about mat width apart. And you can send the arms out wide into a T-shape or cactus through the arms. Taking your inhale and then exhale to send the knees over to one side. Inhale to bring them to center. And then exhale to find the other side. And then just take another few breaths like this. Inhale up and exhale down. And then inhaling back to center and making any last movements you need to make before finding Shavasana. So maybe just taking the knees in towards the chest and giving your body a little hug. And rolling out on the spine, or maybe you want to take a little stretch of the body. And then when you're ready, start to find that Shavasana, the final resting posture of the practice today. So maybe sending the legs just widening hip width apart, shrugging those shoulders away from the ears. Palms can come up towards the sky for full surrender. Eyes can close softly and gently. And just allowing our breath to fall back to its natural rhythm. So we're just going to really take this time to enjoy our Shavasana today. This little bit of me time that we so deserve. welcome to stay here in Shavasana. Or if you're ready, then maybe making movements with the fingers and with the toes. Maybe turning the head from side to side on the mat, just allowing the back of the skull to have that little massage. And then rolling over onto one side and just taking a few moments in the fetal position. Allowing yourself to soak up the goodness of your yoga practice. And then gently, whenever you're ready, coming up to find seated, any comfortable seated position you like. Just bring the hands to a prayer position at the heart, thumbs against the sternum. Feeling the heartbeat, feeling the breath in the body. Smiling to ourselves and thanking ourselves for this yoga practice today. Showing deep gratitude towards ourselves, towards our bodies. Bowing down to ourselves, bowing the head to the heart. Maybe you want to take your thumbs up towards the third eye. Honouring your mind, your body, your breath, your heart, yourself as a whole. Honour your yoga practice. I honour you. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. Namaste. Thank you for joining me, yogis. I really hope you enjoyed your practice. I'd love any feedback or if there's anything that you want to learn in future or go over. I'm so happy to share with you. But yeah, go well, stay safe, stay calm. Sending you all my love from my heart to yours.